Norby hammers high in the sky, out to left, no doubt about it. And that was a no-doubt bomb for Norby. 1-0 pitch, that one hammered out to left and deep. That is gone. And Agustin Ramirez does it early. Home run number 20 on the year. And he gets to Skubal. In the 0-2, Stowers rips down the right field line. That gets in, and the ball game is over. Kyle Stowers with a line shot down the right field line, and it's a walk-off winner for the Fish on opening day.
It's time for Marlins on Deck on the Marlins Radio Network. Now, let's go out to the ballpark. Here's your host, Steven Strong.
All right, here we go. Greetings and welcome from Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium in Jupiter, Florida on a 79-degree Sunday afternoon. Streaming live on the MLB app. You're listening to Miami Marlins baseball on the radio. This is the 2026 Florida Grapefruit League game 30 of 30 spring training games. We have made it. Lord have mercy. And this afternoon, we bring you a matchup between the 12-12 New York Mets and your 10-13 Miami Marlins. The man that'll lead this team on Friday night, he will take the ball today in Sandy Alcantara. One final tune-up before the marathon begins. David Peterson, an all-star last year, the southpaw, will take the ball for one last time in Grapefruit League play for Carlos Mendoza's New York Mets. We will get going at 1:10 right here on the Marlins Radio Network. Hi, everyone. Thanks for making Marlins on Deck a part of your Sunday afternoon. With Jack McMullen and Jeff Nelson, I'm Steven Strom. I don't want to waste any time here. Usually on Sunday, the final game, we're giddy, we're excited, and we're ready to get down to Miami. Now, that is kind of true, but today there was a ton of news that we were, in on with Kyle Stowers and Esteury Ruiz. Kyle Stowers, grade 1 hamstring strain. He's out 3 to 4 weeks. Esteury Ruiz, high-grade oblique strain, out 6 to 8 weeks. But let's hear Clayton McCullough today on the status of Kyle Stowers.
We want to get Kyle healthy. We all know Kyle's a big part of our, not only on the field and offensively what he brings, but then, Kyle's a great teammate and has a lot of great leadership qualities. So, it's unfortunate. And he's bummed out, but also now he's just got to turn the page, Kyle, and let's get healthy. Let's get yourself ready for if and when you do come back. Tell them, we'll be okay. We have a lot of good players and we're going to be fine. So I know he's disappointed the timing of this thing happening here at the end as he was getting back, but he'll get himself ready and we'll welcome him with open arms when he returns.
Clayton, how did this injury happen?
He was on second and ball was hit. He was going on contact running, and as he was rounding third, he felt something in there, and so it happened running.
And Clayton, what is next?
We'll look to see how that final spot gets filled, whether that's an internal or there's still time leading up to the season if that's an external addition. So we'll have 13 position players on Friday when we get going, and we feel good about what we have. We feel like we have enough players that have the ability to, play multiple spots and can move pieces around, and with how, whether it's matchups or just how guys are performing to dictate who gets that playing time. So we have some guys that are getting things going here at the right time here at the end of camp, and other guys now they're just going to get opportunity.
So a couple of things there. First of all, the Marlins don't have to make any decisions until Friday because, of course, that's when they open up their season. So they're going to have a full day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make a decision on where they want to go, if it's externally, internally. Clayton McCullough did not make any commitments to anybody. So, again, they can look towards someone like Griffin Conine. They can look towards someone in Andrew Pintar, but they're going to have to replace 2 individuals on this team. Now, what does that open up? It opens up a ton of opportunity for this team. And Kyle Stowers did not play the final month of the season. He came back to play one game against the Mets, but he was out for a significant amount of time last year for a month. Marlins went 20-16. This isn't the first time they're going to be without Kyle Stowers, but it is a big piece. And the Marlins are going to have to somehow, some way, compensate for 25 home runs and a 900 OPS. We shall see. They still have a couple of days again on what they want to do with that roster spot. We'll break. We'll get you ahead of the count. Really good matchup on the mound. If you're looking to get out of here early on a Sunday afternoon, this is the matchup. David Peterson, Sandy Alcantara, both guys that had really Peterson was an all-star last year. We know what Sandy is, so we will preview that. Then we got some roster moves in segment 3. So a lot more on the Marlins Radio Network.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
South Florida's top choice for quality signs and graphics is Metro Group Miami. With Metro Signs and Metro Wraps, no job is too big or too small for the experts at Metro Group Miami. A proud corporate partner and official signage and graphics provider of the Miami Marlins, they bring brands to life. Call them today at 954-983-6662. Visit metrogroupmiami.com to discover what they can do for you. Metro Group Miami, signs, graphics, car wraps. They're your everything team. Everyone knows BrandSmart USA as the heavy hitters, like big screen TVs and appliances, but our lineup is way deeper than you think. We've got mattresses, furniture, and grills for the cookout, plus everything from fitness equipment, vacuums, AC units, the latest tech, and more to keep your home running like a pro. We make life easier with fast delivery, professional installation, haul away, and our own in-house repair centers. All at the lowest price with 0% interest financing and buy now, pay later options. BrandSmart USA, favorite brands, lowest prices guaranteed.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry with the Bahamas and USA.
This is Tyler Phillips, and you're listening to Marlins On Deck with Steven Strom on the Marlins Radio Network.
Well, here we go, live from Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Steven Strom, Jack McMullen, and Jeff Nelson. It is the final game of spring training before we head back down to Miami. We play on Friday. It's the Colorado Rockies who will come into town for 3, and then the Chicago White Sox will come into town for 3 as well. Super excited for this matchup on the mound. David Peterson, 30-year-old southpaw, 2025 All-Star, Gold Glove finalist, 30 starts last year, a 4.22 ERA, 168 and 2/3 innings pitched. That was a career high for Peterson. This is going to be his third spring start. Technically, it's only his second Grapefruit League one because he did start against Team Israel in an exhibition game. He pitched on Monday against the Nationals. He got beat up 4 frames, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 punch-outs, and 2 walks. The story with David Peterson last year, his first half, a 3 ERA. His second half, a 6 ERA. David, what's the key to get some consistency and get back to that first half All-Star?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, just continuing to work all the pitches, make sure they're where they need to be for opening day and be healthy and feel strong physically and mentally and good about my stuff. So I feel like we're on the right track with that and really feeling good with where we're at. And so I'm excited to kind of finish up camp and get this thing going.
Peterson will go opposite Sandy Alcantara, 30-year-old right-hander who hops in the saddle for the final time this spring. This will be his 4th start. He threw on Tuesday against his same New York Mets team, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 walk, over 4 frames, and 5 punch-outs. Expect Sandy today to go 5 ups and 80 pitches. We'll break. We'll get a roster move. We got a couple of them. That's next on the Marlins Radio Network.
I'm Adam Werner. As the official law firm of the Miami Marlins, Werner, Hoffman, Gregg, and Garcia fights for our clients the same way the Marlins fight on the field, relentlessly and with a winning strategy. Our team represents clients in personal injury, workers' compensation, veterans disability, bankruptcy, and Social Security cases. From our home office in Miami, Florida, we provide powerhouse legal representation built on dedication, experience, and results. If you need a team that's ready to step up to the plate for you, visit wernerhoffman.com. Werner, Hoffman, Gregg, and Garcia, proudly serving the 305 community.
Step up to the plate with Terminix, the leader in pest protection for almost 100 years. We don't just hit home runs against termites. Since 1927, Terminix has defended homes and businesses nationwide from all kinds of pest curveballs. Trust Terminix to protect what matters most. Visit Terminix.com/Marlins to learn more. Because no one strikes out termites and pests like Terminix.
All right, back here on the Marlins Radio Network, Steven Strom, Jack McMullen, and Jeff Nelson. It is David Peterson. It is Sandy Alcantara on a beautiful Sunday afternoon for baseball from Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Sandy will face an A lineup: Soto, Lindor, Bichette, Robert Jr., Simeon. This is going to be an ultimate test for Sandy as, again, this is going to be his final start before Friday night at 7:10. against the Colorado Rockies. Okay, we do have some news and notes here. We'll first start Graham Pauley back in the field for the first time. Some roster moves. Cade Gibson was optioned to AAA Jacksonville. Tyler Zuber to minor league camp. And then the big story today, Kyle Stowers is officially out 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring strain, a grade 1. It happened when he was running on the bases on Friday in that split squad game. We didn't have that game. We were here in Jupiter, but that game occurred on Friday night in West Palm Beach. So Kyle Stowers out 3 to 4 weeks. Esteury Ruiz, a high-grade oblique strain. He is out 6 to 8 weeks. There is no official word on what the Marlins are deciding to do with their roster and their positional players. And again, they have until Friday to make that decision. Folks, I hope you got the itch for first pitch, because when we come back, Jack McMullen paints the picture. Jeff Nelson, he is ready to rock. Starting lineups in first pitch is right around the corner, 5 days away from opening night. Thanks for tuning in to the Marlins On Deck pregame show. I'm Steven Strom. Let's flip the M together, Miami Marlins spring training baseball. It is next, and that's it. And then we're playing regular season on the Marlins Radio Network.
South Florida's top choice for quality signs and graphics is Metro Group Miami.